So today I want to talk to you about your addiction. I know, yes, data is one of the best things about the web, and the amount of rich, seductive data you can extract about your users and their behavior is, quite frankly, incredible. But it's not good for you, and you need to be careful. Data is like opioids. They can help address a real problem, such as, say, a sports injury, but they can be addictive, and you can become obsessed with them. I see this all the time. Organisations becoming obsessed with metrics and then losing sight of the bigger picture, whether it's fixating on their net promoter score or agonising over a slight dip in their conversion rate. Smaller organisations become obsessed with page views and bounce rates, despite them being nothing more than vanity metrics in most cases. And meanwhile, larger organisations have paid tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars for sophisticated analytics and A/B testing platforms, which they obsess over. Please don't misunderstand me. Data is incredibly valuable, and A/B testing should be an integral part of any larger organisation's digital strategy. But data has its limits. Data is not the only lens through which we should be viewing the world. Data is excellent at identifying problems with your digital channels. For example, it can tell you where users are dropping out from your website and which channels are driving the highest converting visitors. However, it won't tell you why those problems are happening. For example, it won't tell you why one channel is converting higher than another, or why users drop out from a specific page on your website. Equally, although data can help you test which solution to a problem works best, it won't help you to work out what those solutions should be to begin with. It won't tell you why one solution performs better than another, and that limits your ability to improve on those solutions over time. All of this is to say that data is useless without qualitative testing and people with a keen understanding of what motivates user behavior. Yet, when you look at most larger organisations, at least the ones that I work with, they seriously underinvest in things like user researchers and UX designers when you compare that to the amount that they spend on data suites and the associated staff. Yes, data matters, and yes, it must be an intrinsic part of how we work, but data without insights into user motivations is only half the story. Okay, so rant aside, where does this practically leave us? Well, what I'm driving at is that we need to balance quantitative and qualitative approaches. You can't have one without the other. So, if you're a digital marketer, I'd encourage you to look beyond the metrics and improve your understanding of user experience design, psychology, and qualitative testing. If you're a UX professional, I'd encourage you to start embracing the data. Because, unfortunately, many UX professionals I meet are somewhat intimidated by or even antagonistic towards the data side of the business. In either case, this creates silos and prevents the organisation from seeing the entire picture. We as UX professionals need to get better at working with data analysts and others who obsess over the numbers. Doing so will actually deepen our understanding of user behaviour and hopefully help wean them off of their data dependency.